I have something to talk about. And this is gonna, even if nobody watches, I just need to talk. If you feel like putting someone else's life in danger because you're a little upset, then you're dumb. If you feel like making someone else scared is what's gonna make you feel better, then you need therapy. I had, welcome to the stream. Yeah. I was driving, just dropped my sister off at work, and then I was driving home. Well, I stopped at Chick-fil-A to get some Sprite, but on the way to Chick-fil-A, I did an aggressive overtake because I didn't want to be behind this slow van that was in front of construction. Like, it was coming to a construction site, so I overtook this van. But they were driving under speed limit. And this red car was behind this slow-moving minivan, white minivan, and I overtook the van. And I didn't think much of it, but it was aggressive, I will admit. It was, I might have gone over speed limit, I don't know, but it was aggressive. And so I get up to the turning, to a, what do you call it? An intersection. And so I go into the turning lane, and this red car goes from the other lane, flies behind me, and he's right up on me. He's practically kissing my butt. Welcome to the stream, guys. Thank you for the like. And so this red car's right up on my butt, and he's literally kissing me. And so I turn right because it's red light, but you can turn on red here in America. For anybody that's not in America, you can turn on red when there's no oncoming traffic. So I turn, and I'm not thinking much of it. I didn't even notice the guy behind me until I turned, and this guy's already he's tailgating me. Like, he reinvents the term for tailgating. I'm still a little shaky because it just happened. And so, like, he's literally on me, and he flies around me because it's a 2-lane road. He flies into the other lane, but there's already 2 cars there, and there's no way for him to get in front of me. So he, flies around me into this other lane, but there's already 2 cars there. There's a white truck and another, like, a black SUV. Yeah, welcome to the stream, guys. Glad you're listening. So he flies into the other, hi, Mr. MC Donut, or MC Donut, sorry. Hi, welcome to the stream. Yeah, he flies into the other lane, but is immediately cut off by 2 cars. He can't get in front of me. And this is when I notice him. And so I just slowly pull up to the intersection. There's no reason to gun it because it's like a really short intersection. It's like blocks. And he gets behind me again. And this time I notice how close he is. It's the exact same distance he had with the first car. And so from this intersection, there is a short strip before there is a turning arrow to go into Chick-fil-A. There's like a little small turning lane to go from road to turning lane to Chick-fil-A. And so I drive, and I'm like, I'm not letting this guy get in front of me because I need at least a little bit of distance to get to Chick-fil-A. So I just match the speed of the white truck. The white truck drives slowly, which is perfect for me. I drive slowly. We match speeds for a little bit, and then eventually I just gun it for Chick-fil-A. Still not going over speed limit. I have not gone over speed limit once that I know of. And this guy flies in between me and the white truck and flies in front of me. But by this time, he's already past the Chick-fil-A turning lane, or even like to get in. He's past the entrance. And he fully stops in the middle of the road. And without blinkering, I just sort of get over into the turning lane. As he's passing me, I did hit him with a little bit of rage bait, you know, tongue out, flying, whatever. And I think that's what really ticked him off, is because I rage baited him. But, I mean, rage bait isn't illegal. And he stops dead in the middle of the road. And he has his hands out, and he's just like, come on, get up here. And I just turn into the turning lane and go into Chick-fil-A. And I'm like, no, I'm not going there. No. Sorry, that was my little brother. And I just go into Chick-fil-A, and he's watching me drive like a psychopath. He's literally watching me just drive, and he eventually goes up, and I'm like, yeah, he's either turning around and coming back to Chick-fil-A, or he is waiting for me to go back up that way, because he knows I'm going that way. And so I was just getting a Sprite. I knew it was going to be quick. I felt like I should be quick, because if I take too long, he'll come back through, and he'll know that I'm inside, and he might like key my car or whatever. If I take too long in the drive-thru, he might come back through, and that could cause problems. If I go too quickly, though, and I didn't think about this in the time, if I go too quickly, he will be able to get back on the road with me. Well, it took me like 2 minutes to get my Sprite, and then I was back on the road. And I was heading that way instead of going the other way, like I should have gone the other way. There's plenty of ways to get back home. But no, I went that way, and as soon as I pull up to the next intersection, I see him pull out of the Starbucks and fly up to the intersection, and he's just sitting there. The first thing he does is not check to see like the lights or anything, or even check anything that he needs to check. He looks dead at me, and I'm like, yeah, this guy's a psychopath. And several times while waiting for the light to turn green, this guy is looking directly at me. And so I was just like, what is wrong with this guy? So I fly back. I don't fly. What am I talking about? I drive back onto the highway, because after the intersection, there's a on-ramp to the highway. I was scared the guy was going to go back, because he was going the opposite way as me. I was scared he was going to do a U-turn and just like pull out right in front of me. Hi, MC Donut again. And I was actually terrified for my life. I'm still a little bit shaken up. And so I gun it for the highway. I make it on. I do 80, 85 or whatever. And I get to the second exit and turn off, which is not normally where I turn, but I needed to get off the highway as soon as possible so he doesn't fly up on me. Knowing someone like that, he would do 100. Sorry. And so I get off. I take a couple extra turns just to make sure I get home safely. I haven't noticed him. He's not around here. I don't know how he'd find me, but again, if you feel like someone who makes you mad, it's worth it to take their life or scare them to death, or even like possibly ram them or check them or whatever. If you feel that is worth it because they made you a little angry, because they ruffled your feathers a little, you should not be on the road, and you should go see therapy. You are a psychopath. And if this guy sees my video, which sees this live, which I don't think he will, but if he does, you, sir, are a menace to society, and you should have your license revoked. That was incredibly stupid of him, because it was just dumb. His front bumper was missing, and I actually have a video of, because I didn't get the video of the first half. I did not expect that. I didn't have time to put it up because it happened so fast. But I have the video of him pulling up to the intersection and just glancing at me. Except it wasn't glances. Like, he would quickly look over and stare at me, make eye contact, and then look away. And I don't have it on video, but it happened while I was recording, of him as I'm driving through the intersection, he straight up just like looks, he makes dead eye contact with me as I'm driving through the intersection. And yeah, sure, I might have been aggressive. I might have rage baited, but nowhere, anywhere, not common sense, not the Constitution, nowhere is that, does that equate to threaten someone's life. And I might be a little extreme with the threaten someone's life, but you are whipping that hoe or whatever. You're whipping that car around in a reckless manner, which can lead to death. He was putting himself at danger and me at danger for something that, or rage bait, which I know, rage bait, terrible, is protected under the First Amendment. Freedom of speech. Driving aggressively is not necessarily illegal. So, nothing that I did was illegal. But doing 50 or 55 or 60 to pass someone and, you know, brake check them, which brake checking is impeding traffic, which is illegal. And then stalking is illegal. He threatened me. Very obviously was a threat. But don't be stupid when you're driving. Just don't be stupid. Sure, I rage, obviously. Otherwise, I wouldn't have rage baited him. I rage, obviously. But I don't chase people down. I don't threaten to inflict bodily harm. I don't whip that hoe in a aggressive manner. I might speed up a little. I might, you know, honk at you. I might even give you the middle finger. Very rarely, and I've never done it. But for you to do illegal things to someone who did not do anything illegal to you is insane. I don't know. I might just be yapping, but thank you guys for listening to me talk. And this is coming up on just how long it took to go from driving normally to, because it took about 13 minutes from just driving normally to suddenly being threatened. It was about 13 minutes. So, thank you guys for listening to me yap, and then, yeah, I don't know. Just let me know what you guys think. Ow. Thank you guys for listening. I don't think I'll see him again, but, you know, who knows. Yeah, thank you guys for joining the live, by the way. I noticed that the number went up to like 15, and then it dropped to 2, and now it's 6 again. Thank you guys for... Oh, and now it's 1. Okay. Well, to the last person who's watching, thank you. But I am about to end the stream, so... thank you guys for all your support and for all the love that you've given me. That I have, you know, the views that I do, and I get the love that I do. Thank you for everything you do. Bye.